Hey guys, Happy New Year. It's been I feel like a couple of months since I've done a raw live video like this. And back to my grind, lots of changes. I moved in to a new place. As you know, your environment changes a lot of how you can work and your focus and your mindset and your game of focus. So lots of new exciting things, but first of all, I guess as far as I have to be raw and real. And last night, was one of those nights where, let me just give you a breakdown of how things work. So usually on any given day, there's so many social distractions. There's so much social media. There's so many dings and bings and messages. It's so hard to keep track of all those messages and keep your mental health and your sanity and your mindfulness and your meditation. And so here's how to do it. I figured it out. I'm not selling anything because I really don't have everything click ready to go. So all I'm going to do here is just share how I have oh my gosh, my nails look terrible, but the method, how I figured it out. And I've come up with a method to help me maximize my productivity. And so I actually reply to messages at night. I broke everything down and I'm gonna kind of explain how this works. So let me turn it around. So in any given day, you want to be focusing on your revenue producing activity, okay? So that's underlined by the pink. And 80% of your work should be creative, fun, and enjoyable. Otherwise, you're just gonna lose your luster and not be happy working. So I've broken this down into the green and the pink. So 80% of what I'm doing is creative, fun, and enjoyable. So that's social, learning, and creating things. And 70% of my time is doing revenue producing activity, which is creating tech, creating social posts, creating conversations, and being social on social media. So hopefully that helps. And this is an example of inspired action because it really helps to not care as much what people think, but also to not be a perfectionist. And as you can see, nothing I'm doing here is perfect. But another question I want to ask you, we're always so self-critical, right? At any given day, you're not going to love the way, you're not going to always love the way you look, or, look at these nails, right? Or the way that that you appear on video, or maybe perhaps the way that you sound. But one question I would like to ask you is, if you look at a movie producer, screenwriter, you look at just any profession that is highly paid. Let me just give you a statistic here. Only 1% of marketers are content creators, of marketers online. So be the 1%, right? Because if you ask yourself which profession and what type of work makes the most money while is also the happiest, well, it's the artist, right? So if you want to be the artist and you want to be the creator, the best kind of art is not censored. It's not monitored. It's not required in order to produce monetary results. The artist, the true artist, is expressing themselves without the end result in mind. And really, when you can detach from the outcome, when you can you can take inspired action without a desired expectation of what the end goal is going to look like, that is when you're going to achieve the results, because that is when your audience is going to connect with you. And that is when it's authentic. There's authenticity behind what you're creating, because you're not just creating to make money, you're creating to create, to express how you feel, and that's how your audience is going to connect with you. So authenticity is not something that you can imitate. You can only create from a your own truth. And so I encourage any entrepreneur to really tap into their creativity and create content. And that is authentic, because if you're going to try to be like somebody else, you've just shot yourself in the foot and you know you lost your message. So be you, be yourself. And a few other things I'll leave you with today is chase what you want. Don't take what you can get. Be bold. Ask 10 times for one yes and expect it to take that many times. Be confident. Think you can, and have faith.